Handouts Podcast with your boy G.
It's your boy Joe.
And today we actually have a real special guest. Alright? We got the myth, the man, the legend. Okay? So somebody that you should know. So if you don't have internet in your house or you living in a cave, if you living under a fucking rock like Patrick, then you might not know who this guy is. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Arahmis.wav on all social media platforms. So make sure you guys follow me on anything you prefer, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, you name it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you guys already know today, shooting it at 7 Plus Smoke Shop. You already know for your hookah, CBD, and Delta needs. And they actually got something in new for you guys. Yes, sir. For those of you guys who are interested, they just got in the Green Hornet. You know what I'm saying? So the brand new Gravity Bong. All right. So give you guys a little rotation, let you guys see that how sexy that is, okay? So at this moment, only here at 7 Puffs, okay? So right now, it's looking like a deal, about $250 for the Gravity Bong, a lot more expensive everywhere else. So please come see my guy. They're gonna hook you up, all right? So
Super stoned.
All right. So, I mean, to start off, obviously, we got our guest. First guest on the podcast. Somebody I was really excited to bring on the podcast.
It's a good way to start the first guest.
Definitely.
I'm going to be here for
Definitely. Real. So, Arahmis, please, like I said, if they don't know who you are and what it is that you do, please just let them.
Music. I'm a recording artist and performer, and bringing the things that I love to life, and incorporating that in a way that's not really too much worried too much about public perception and how people are gonna adapt to it and shit. It comes just from the heart, and there's a lot of things that people on a day-to-day like to enjoy, things like anime, things like fashion, things like anything artsy, anything creative and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not your average, so I wouldn't call it, I wouldn't put it in a box. I normally let the content speak for itself, but we had a podcast. We had the only podcast right now. So, yeah. So
that's what I'm at. Quick question, so you say like your music's more inspired by real shit, like real content, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not about, I mean, we all know how hip hop is now, you know what I'm saying? I'm a former artist myself, so I'm used to, putting pen to paper and actually thinking and processing. Like, I always want to make sure people understand what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't like when, me personally, when I'm on a track, I listened to some of your shit already, and I was, I was impressed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the content is there. You know what I'm saying? And if there's not content, bro, I don't buy into it. You know what I'm saying? Brian knows, bro. Like I'll show him some of my shit, and he'll be like, "Yo, that shit's fire," and I'll be like, "Eh." You know what I'm saying? Because we are hardest critic, you know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to your shit, man, and there's some fire in there, bro. I appreciate the music, that, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like I come from an era where favorite rappers Nas, Jay-Z, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to hear somebody still doing that kind of music kind of brings like light to the situation, man. Cause it's like all this mumble shit, it gets repetitive, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
I like the content, I like where you going with it, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like, bro, keep on, man.
Yeah,
it's only up from here, bro.
No,
it's only up from here.
Nah, I appreciate that. It definitely comes from a few of those topics that you touched, especially music is like is an evolving kind of it's just an evolving.
There's always something new.
Yeah, it's an evolving kind of construct that that continues to transcend in terms of style, and as time goes on and stuff, people are gonna adapt to new sounds and stuff like that. But there's a small niche of us and the masses and stuff that truly enjoy certain eras of music and stuff like that, and feel like those kinds of eras. In every era be something true essence of music. Yeah. But for those eras, it resonated with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. For us, from what you speaking on and stuff like that, it was like that Nas, that Jay-Z, the '90s hip hop and stuff like that. For me, it's that, but it also extends a little bit and stuff. as I'm sure it does for y'all too, but I feel like when I'm making my music, I like to incorporate that kind of stuff into into the content that I'm creating and stuff like that. So you can hear that in the music that is present, out now. No Love Lost, shout out, No Love Lost. Make sure you check that out on all platforms and stuff.
No Love Lost.
But yeah, you can hear that in that music. I mean, but it's not like a complete rendition of old shit. You know what I mean? It has those elements that make it feel fresh and make it feel new. Absolutely. And I get a kick out of that because I kind of feel like you know, as time goes on, as time transcends, we're gonna get into new styles, we're gonna get into new vibes and stuff, and then you know, the next generation gonna come on and they gonna listen to, you know, that kind of music. They're gonna gravitate towards that. Then it's gonna get to a point you ask them who Big L is, and they're gonna be like,
who that? Right, exactly.
And I refuse to let that happen. You know, the same way that somebody like Chris Brown refused to let anybody forget that Michael Jackson is the king of pop. You know what I mean? Like, I refuse to let anybody, you know, forget the pioneers that set the way for us. So I think that's one kind of like fraction of what drives my music.
See, but I respect that, because you have that respect for what made hip hop, what made rap. You know what I'm saying? Everything extends from lyricism, good quality beats and stuff like that. So when I hear somebody like you get on a, you know, a newer style beat and still body it, and me be entertained by the lyrics, means more than just a good beat to me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, that's what I'm saying, man. I applaud the fact that you still keeping that essence in it, but you still giving us some fresh shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, this dude getting on some old school hip hop shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll hear Royce the 5'9", and sometimes Lloyd Banks bring an old school beat back and body it. But then you be like, damn, I feel like they could have, you know, brought a little bit more, not like pop into it, but a little bit more essence into it from new style. Because Jadakiss does it all the time. Jadakiss will get on any beat and body it, bro.
Yeah, Jadakiss is a different animal on his own, and you know, Lloyd Banks and them, you know, they animals on their own too. The way that I like to see it is that they pioneers in themselves, so that like, they don't have to kind of like do necessarily what a new artist like me does. Like, they just kind of think back to that time frame because they lived in it. Like, they about that. They created that style. You know what I mean? So for somebody like me, new age, it's kind of like, you know, I gotta have to, you know, tap into those kind of moments where I could resonate, but it's just I wasn't old enough to be on that kind of mind state where I'm at now. You know what I mean? So it's interesting how music works, but it's always like a draw space, or like a pool. You know what I mean? You just draw from that well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And depending on what time frame or like what emotion it is, you got to go deeper. It's shallow. You know, and it's kind of funny. You think about it. You think about music. You know, it's just like that. Some people like music in the shallow waters, and some people like to go real deep with it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
And I think there's place for like both of those types of music. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah. But man, like I said, like I'm a fan, bro. Like I said, like the music was wavy. I'm gonna ask you a question, man. Did you drop like 2 albums like literally a month apart from each other, man?
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
you gave us the future double, man. Like,
I was just, you know, I mean, I wanted to kind of give everybody. I felt like it was a drought on certain platforms, you know, that, you know, they just was missing a lot of. That was a lot of requests. You know, people wanted to hear a lot more Arahmis in terms of accessibility. Yes. So, you know, I had a project in the stash, and I was working on another project with, you know, my G, you know, Samurai Music. You can't see him; he's off camera. Shout out to him. So, you know, we manifested. You know, I already had that one project in play, and I was thinking to myself in terms of time frame and all that kind of stuff, and it just, you know, it felt right. It felt in that pocket, you know, just to give them something. And it's funny because, you know, music, when a lot of people, and I don't think a lot of just avid listeners listen to music and stuff, but they hear the music, they hear new music that comes out by you or so and so, and they're like, yo, that new shit is so fire, but it's not new. You know,
it's like
it's new to you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Like,
so it's kind of like it was that dynamic. You know, like I feel like you know, Samurai and I, and you know, a few other individuals I'm working with. You know, we kind of felt as if we were already past that kind of, you know, that sound, so we wanted to put it out, and you know, we got great reception on it and stuff. And
it'd be the shit that you got put away, that you would drop, that you would be like, damn, I didn't know people were gonna react like this.
I'm really more excited for this, you know, not to downplay what's out right now and stuff, but I'm really more excited for the next chapter and stuff. So
absolutely, absolutely, man, because you're only getting better, man. I mean, like, just keeping it a buck, you're only getting better, man. So, I mean, you know, we actually met at Wildin' Wednesday, so if you guys are not tuned in and you guys haven't heard of it, you know, we hear from now, man. How was that experience, man? Because that platform, man, it grew pretty quickly, and I think it's like, it's really good, especially for like the local artists and people really looking to make a name, man.
Yes, man. You know, as a spokesperson for the locals and stuff, I will say You know, if you haven't been tapped in, you need to tap in. Wildin' Wednesdays is the place to be. It's your greatest platform for all indie entertainment. You know, it's that kind of environment. You know, somebody that's been in the entertainment stratosphere around New England and stuff. I've been in all kind of environments where there's live performances, you know, live acts and bookings and stuff like that. And I think that there's a real negative, you know, connotation with how, you know, New England runs certain shows and stuff, because, you know, the community could be a bit rotten. It could be a little bit, you know, crabs in a barrel kind of esque. It could be kind of a little unsupportive of one another.
Come on, CT, support your artists.
And I feel like Wildin' Wednesdays is, you know, the perfect platform for that, because for the opposite of that, you know what I mean? For just giving you, you know, that undivided attention, that fan retention, you know, that networking, that actual, you know, playground to support one another and really uplift one another. So you ain't gonna be, you know, seeing somebody perform and, you know, them and they click leaving and stuff like that. You're gonna be seeing people that's really tuned in through and through. And, you know, the foot traffic speaks for itself, whether or not people do up and leave, because, you know, people want to be there even if there's no performance. So, you know, Wildin' Wednesdays is definitely that place to be, whether it's just kick back and relaxing, listening to music, or, you know, putting your content out there, you know, as a brand, you know, as a thriving artist in this underground community. It's hard, man, but you know that's one place that I would definitely recommend artists, you know, to look for, and vendors as well. You know, DJs. You know, if that's happening, you know. I don't know the specifics, but you know, it's definitely that breeding ground. It's definitely that breeding ground.
On the camera. You got the info. You'll plug it in.
You know, it's definitely the breeding ground for that.
We the plug.
Understand? It's definitely a great spot, man, and yeah, that's where we met. You know, that's a testament. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Wildin' Wednesdays. Me and my mans, you know, everybody behind the cameras right now. You can't see them, man, but for real, man, it's some real shit. You know, that's what happens when you put a lot of positivity into you know, event that brings and draws positivity. You're gonna get nothing but positivity in return. You know what I mean? This ain't no negative bullshit. So
nah, definitely, man. You know what's crazy, man? Because like I said, like I'm a fan, man. So I've listened to a lot of your stuff, man, and like some of your older stuff. You know what's crazy? Like we actually got one of my boys in common, man. You did, I think, a couple years ago. You did a song with a kid named Wes Ryan.
Wes.
So I've known Wes for a long time,
Wes,
bro. When
man.
I seen that, I was like, bro, that's crazy. But I've known him for years. But I'm talking about like straight out of high school. Like I've known this kid, man.
Shout out Wes,
for sure, man.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, small world, bro.
Yeah, you know, me and Wes go back, man. We got plenty of history. I haven't spoken to him in forever, but you know, it's that man is definitely talented. He's a beast on his own. You know, I like to assimilate him with, you know, his tenacity with, you know, people like Travis, people like J. Cole. You know, people like you know, somebody that just was hungry enough to apply himself to, you know, be his own outlet. You know what I mean? Be his own kind of conduit. Be his own kind of you know, platform. You know, he provides himself. You know, and you know, I haven't spoken to us now, but I believe he's doing the same. You know, he's
he's
thriving and still providing that same level of consistency and same level of platform for himself. So, but yeah, that's the homie. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Last track I did with home was actually on one of my first projects, My Sweet Surrender.
That's right.
So yeah, you guys gotta check that out for some
on Apple Music.
Right?
We're gonna leave a link in the description. Listen to it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I said that, like, the music is wavy. Like I said, you guys are not gonna be disappointed at all. You got anything coming up soon, man? Any performances, anything like that maybe the people need to be linked into?
Yeah, you know, I do. I got actually a few. I got, you know, we're gonna have to put it in the description. I got a few actually. I got one coming up. I want to say on the 26th. I'm gonna have to get that, you know, that information sorted out. I got another one on the 18th of August out in New Haven.
For sure.
I apologize. I don't remember the names and stuff.
It's gonna be
you know.
in the description. my God.
We'll get them
okay?
there for you.
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll get it.
even if I gotta buy a shuttle and pick all y'all up, go to the show.
Make sure y'all there, man. I'm gonna post this clip I'm gonna post a clip of this on Instagram, and I'm gonna watch my feed to see who watches the story. Make sure y'all pull up, man. Just say,
So man, you know what I mean. Being the first artist, man, we actually wanted to play a little bit of a game. It's just kind of something new. Okay. So it's called This and That. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, you can give that to Mr. Behind the Camera. All right. What I need you to do, all right, you're gonna go one by one. All right, and you're gonna ask us either or, and we have to pick which one we prefer. Okay. So they range. Some are gonna be pretty simple. Some are gonna be a little explicit. It is what it is. And I'm gonna let him. There's no handouts. That's it. He's speaking. That's what I said.
All right. We're gonna hit him with the first one. It's really hard.
Okay.
LeBron or Durant?
That's easy. That's LeBron.
LeBron.
All day.
All
The
day.
GOAT.
The king.
Bye.
King James, man.
All right. Boobs or ass?
Ass.
He was quick with it.
Cause you gotta beast things. You gotta beast things, man. But you know,
You feel me? We subscribe to the itty
You got
bitty
the
titty
lasagna.
committee. We round for y'all, man. We ride for y'all. We here for y'all, man. Shit. I love y'all all equally. But nah, you gotta have something back there for me, man. That's all. It don't gotta be huge. It gotta be nice. That's all I'm saying, man.
Big Sean. You
That's
gotta play
all
Big Sean in the
I'm
background.
saying.
All right. Housewife or working woman?
Ooh,
House? No. Oh.
that's tough. Because I would like my laundry done and my food cooked. That'd be nice. But also, if you bringing it back to the house, it's like,
I'll say working woman for me.
I'm gonna say working woman because she just as ambitious.
Mhm.
You know, not all the housewives are gonna see this like, who that? Nah, I'm just
what, man.
So you like the women with the ambition?
I'm gonna have to go with the housewife, bro.
Hey,
I want me a
okay.
housewife. That's
All
what I
right,
want.
so respect it.
Shorty,
2 for 1,
please,
2 for 1.
pampering me, take care of me. That's what I need,
All
baby.
right. Next one. Beach versus pool.
So here's my thing with the
I'm on
beach
pool,
versus
guys.
the pool kind of thing,
pool.
right?
Talk about it.
Oh man, right. So here's my thing, man. With the pool, it's like a lot of people use that. A lot of people in that pool. You already know what happens. You know what happens in the pool. You know what happens in the pool, bro. That's not the point. That ain't the point. If I'm one of them or not.
You see a little blue circle come around.
You know what happens in the pool, man.
This shit,
You know what happens in the pool, man. At least you know what I mean in the beach.
I'm gonna say the beach, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the beach.
At least the salt kills it.
Yeah,
At least it's all good, you know what I'm saying?
Pesticides, natural pesticides.
The algae will take care of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's always a good time, but I am not
God.
cool. Me and the sun, we not cool, so it's
Yeah.
kind of tough. I think I might still stick with the pool, even though I know what y'all doing. There, y'all nasties,
A
but
little hard one coming
you
up.
feel me?
Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
Okay.
Nas.
Okay.
Nas all
We
day.
got some Illmatics
Damn,
in
you know
here.
what I'm saying? Like I
Stillmatic.
feel that, but I think I'm gonna have to go the other way, bro.
Blueprint.
That boy for me was just, bro.
I mean,
he was,
I'm
he
not
was
mad
just
at it.
one
I'm
of
not
the-
mad at
no
your
right
decision.
answer.
Yeah,
Like
no
personally
right
for
answer.
me, bro, I just loved his style at the time. Like you know what I mean? Like he had like a certain just swag about him, bro. That was, you know what I mean? Like far from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a big-headed alien, and he just walked around with so much confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How you dissed him and
I
complimented him
mean,
at the same
listen,
time.
he is what he is, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's still a GOAT. He's still legendary for sure. But
I respect
I don't know,
it.
man. I related with him more. Like he just
I'm gonna go with Nas.
he knew what
Yeah,
he
stick with
knew
Nas.
he knew what he was doing, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
respect
saying?
it.
Nas
but
can
Nas-
story tell. He can give you punchlines. He can do everything.
Nas is Godson. Like
Yeah.
that's all we gotta say.
All right, hold on.
Like,
So since we on this topic, who won?
I mean, I think we know who won.
Nas all
I
day.
think we know who won.
People have different opinions. I'm trying to say who you
it's
think
very
won.
polar. It's very polar.
I feel like Nas won in that moment,
like
but
Nas
in the
won.
end, but in the
long
end,
run?
Jay might have won. How do you feel?
I
about
feel
that?
like Nas won. I feel like Nas won as a better artist and writer. I feel like Jay-Z kind of just like trajectory in terms of like how like his career kind of elevated. Like,
He turned into a mobile, like,
yeah,
like
you
a
know what I
businessman.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
not to
yeah,
take
yeah,
away
yeah.
from Nas, but you know what I mean? Like, lyrically, if we talking about just in that battle, I feel like Nas won.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, because
For
you
sure.
can kind of consider
For
it
sure.
to Pusha T and Drake. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that fight, like, is
That
Pusha
shit's
T
mad similar
making
if
more
you really
money
think
than
about
Drake?
it.
You know what I
Pusha
mean?
T.
Is Pusha T, you know, like,
He
So it's
definitely.
safe to
Pusha
say
T gonna come for me after this one.
Yeah,
it's safe to say he won the battle.
he came well equipped for that battle. That's for sure, man.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
had
info and everything,
bro.
Yeah, that's
Behind enemy lines. With
Kanye
them.
was
He
hot.
did.
That was some
You know what I'm
black
saying,
ops
bro?
shit. Like,
Kanye did.
That boy, he ain't know what to do with that one, bro.
Yeah,
That was
the op
tough.
for real,
That was
bro.
tough. But
Yeah, that
okay,
was
all
hard.
right.
All right, so we got
Crazy.
sneakers versus jewelry.
Mm.
Yeah, I got all of that on
I'm gonna say
today.
sneakers.
I'm a sneakerhead more than
I
anything.
think that's what it is. I think it's sneakers. I love me some jewelry. But
Sneakers?
sneakers,
So-
just
so,
man.
All right. Expensive car or expensive house?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the
I'm
house
gonna
because
go
you
with the
could
house.
potentially make money off it. In the long run.
That's
House-
Airbnb that
The
bitch.
house is
Yeah.
it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cars are a really bad investment. Just know that, kid.
Yeah.
All right, yo.
Depreciation. That's the word of the
coming
day.
for your ass.
Ex-
And don't
car
forget
back
about the
sales.
gas. The gas is on some
Oh,
shit too,
man.
man. We're not even gonna start about the gas.
Sudden death round.
Mm.
All right. Keep vision or lose hearing.
Oh no.
And I think that's tough because y'all both artists, so it's like, will y'all not be able to hear no more?
I would lose vision.
You would lose vision.
Yeah, fuck it. I can live without vision.
I would
You can live
lose
without
vision.
vision?
I would lose vision because I could still hear music and create music.
My God.
That is fire. No, I didn't think about it that way. That's fire.
Shout outs to y'all,
yeah,
but
yeah.
nah, I'm keeping my eyes, man.
Yo, he paid for them shit.
I would be fired up to get like Supreme and all and Bathe and Ape and all of these other brands to
Bro.
like design like some blindfolds. For me. I come
Look.
from Blind Fury, Blind Fury.
I listen. I'm already listening. Like you already know, I'm clumsy as shit, man. I can't be blind too, man. That'd be it for me. I might not make it past the year, bro. So nah,
that was a good one.
Can't do that.
That is a good.
Can't
that
do
is
that,
good
bro.
one.
Light or dark liquor?
I'm doing dark.
I'm saying dark too.
Ooh.
My nigga like Patron and Casamigos.
Whatever.
It's gonna be both, man. Because if it's light, I'm saying Terramana. Shout out Terramana. This is not sponsored by Terramana, by the way, but
it can be.
It could be. So yeah, so Terramana is like.
The Rock, if you listening, bro.
I got $7 in my pocket right
You
now.
feel me?
Hello. $7 production.
And you know, if it's dark, I'm saying Duce. So
Deuce.
Okay.
All right. Sex with socks on or off?
This one's a big one
Dang,
because
that's a big
one
one.
is gonna make you a psychopath and the other one make you a regular person. That's what I'm saying.
One makes you a
Like,
psychopath.
One gonna make you a psychopath.
What you
Bro,
saying?
listen,
there's a lot of
listen.
girls out there that keep their socks on. That's why they probably like what we always say women are crazy.
I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Makes sense.
I can't do it with the socks. I got no
Nah,
grip.
yeah.
You got no
I'm
grip?
all over the place. I need the socks up.
He's
This
like,
motherfucker
talking
gonna
like
buy a
this.
slip
I'm one of those crazy motherfuckers. Absolutely.
Nah, yeah.
Nigga fucking and get like, where you getting away, bitch? Like,
You know what I'm saying? They're moonwalking while you're trying to
But
like
you
that's
can
some
find-
shit.
There's middle ground here.
Yeah, I
Hear
guess
me
it
out.
depends the situation, right?
One sock on, one sock off.
middle ground. Hold on, there's a middle ground here.
Hospital sock.
Damn, them shit got the extra grip, yo. For real. Man, now I got no excuses now, boy. I work in the hospital too, yo. I'm about to start.
Now you
better bring me some of those socks, bro.
you gotta wear
Christmas
them.
is coming. Your
You know,
birthday.
X or 400. You see some nigga with some fucking grip socks on. You know
You know
who
what
gripped
time
up.
it is, yeah.
You know who gripped up.
This whole time you had me out here like a wild man, bro.
Nah,
Ain't they
nah,
yellow?
you're
Like a
right,
fucking
bro.
savage.
No socks.
Bright as hell.
No socks.
They gonna know too.
Money or a long life?
You can make a lot of money in a long life.
That's a fact.
Facts.
I'm going with long life because money come and go.
Shit.
You control that more than anything.
And when you die, whether it's a long life
You
or
ain't
not,
taking
you
nothing
ain't
with
taking
you.
it with you. Important lesson, young bucks.
You ain't taking shit with you.
You're welcome.
I love these two guys. I love these two guys right now, but give me the money. I'm about to be chilling, bro. I'm about to be out there, private jets and shit. Listen,
Hell yeah.
take me at 40. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Life.
I'm gonna live a long ass life. I'm gonna be a happy motherfucker. I'm telling you
He
that
said
right
with the
now.
money, he gonna make sure he live long.
Oh, that shit. Like I said, man.
Nikes or Adidas? Hold up. Checks
Over
stripes.
stripes. Oh.
I kinda
I
Nike or Adidas? We do that damn
God
thing.
damn,
Whoever throwing the
Adidas.
bag.
Baby.
Whoever throwing the bag.
Big time.
Those Adidas out of here, man.
So it's Nikes? Nike all across the board?
Man, yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Nikes because the only Adidas I wear currently are
Boost
Yeezys.
Tech and shit.
Alright, so
But, you
kick
know,
check.
It's
It's kick check.
The popcorn stuff.
Kick check time.
All right, so listen, you guys in the comments, you guys gonna let us know who got the fire kicks on.
You gonna roast my nigga?
All right. What you got on? Okay. All right. Wave runners. Okay.
I went easy on them too. I could have brought out some other shit.
Oh, he said he went easy. I think so
Could've
far.
brought some Travis's out.
I think I got him like 4-0, 5-0.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I think I got him. I think I got him. The viewers.
The viewers are gonna say.
Nah.
Right there, True Blues, baby. You know what time it is.
Están un poco cocinados, pero
It's,
está bien.
listen, these are the original Johns.
They look
you
like
know what I'm saying?
Colgate.
Like, these are the original
These are
Johns,
Colgate.
man.
Those are clean,
These been
bro.
sitting, bro.
Yeah, I got a pair of those. Bro.
Alright, let's see
They
what
not
the
as
dot
clean as
wave,
those.
bro.
My guy, Dot Wave.
Dot
What did
Wave,
you
what you
bring
got?
onto the
Kick
show
it.
today, bro?
You gotta take it off.
Make sure you show the one that Brian did it step on.
Keep your kicks away from Brian.
Hey, the unions.
Those are
Okay,
hard,
okay.
I got them shits on my want list right now on Go app.
Oh, you want me? Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know.
Wavy as hell, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need me a pair of those, man. Soon.
Fire. King
Perfect.
correct. He king correct. You see that?
Yeah, yo, he wasn't playing. You know.
I'm just trying to get like y'all, you know. I gotta give him the multicultural response.
He seen that episode. He knows that kick check. You know about the kick checks.
Nah,
You can't rap, though. You can't rap. I
it's heat,
respect
bro.
it.
All heat.
Absolutely. So, I mean, like I said, I appreciate my guy for coming on to the show. Like I said, the first person we had on the show, like I said, this was great. Leave in the comments, man. Tell me to bring my boy back on the show, man, so I can bring him back on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when he has another project or whatever the case is, like I said, so that you guys know, we're going to keep everything in the description. So all the performances he got coming up, links to everything, man, so you can listen to the music. Because if you're not listening, you're losing, for sure. All right? And anything you want to say to the people before we wrap up?
Y'all know where to keep it locked, man. No Handout Podcast.
Let's
get
go.
it.
No handouts.
It's no handouts, baby.
No handouts.
No handouts.
None.
Not even one.
None.
Not a scrap.
Yeah. Hey. I'm used to late nights in the studio, rolling cannons on the way home. In the car playing rough drafts, trying to figure out the next song. You was worried about the path I'm on, always saying time is getting on. Worried that I'll be 32, performing live all the same songs. But I'm 24 with plenty more. I understand it's time sensitive. I think I figured out the mechanics. Gave him something you could revel in. Demons try and let the devil in. God got me off another sin. Glory be to him and let him win. Hallelujah, doing 110. Yeah, just winning, got the rotors fixed. Time to trap the Motorola flick. Feds a tap if they get hold of it. Plenty burners on the road to get. Working, now they notice it. Do it to the A6 on the jet. You can't speak without some on the shit. If you talk about it on the bitch, yeah, it took time and patience for the come up. Did this shit from sunset to the sun up. I cannot go back to where I come from. Love my life too much to have to one up. I know I'm a topic of discussion. I don't say I'm boastful, not for nothing. You can't say it's something you deny. Guess the outcome something you decide. They gon' wanna try to monetize all the essence that these niggas idolize. Chances are that shit'll never happen. Better off take a side now. We can't never see eye to eye, even if it's clear as they'll finalize. Niggas not out here to socialize. I got social ties, but they itemized. Yeah, used to be fun, but now what I'm doing for fun, I'm brought in the funds, yeah. All that I did was hard to explain, it's easy to get this shit done, yeah. I don't know knowing that show what I show 'em and do what I did with the drug, yeah. Had enough losses and talk with some bosses and know when it's over, it's won, yeah. Hey, yeah, it's over, it's done. Hey, it's over, it's won. Look, I know I'm the one. Big on the flexing and shout out my exes, cause look what a nigga become. Hey, yeah, I know what it is. So fuck with it, and fuck what it was. I know it's a dub. Had enough losses and talk with some bosses and know when it's over, it's done. It's over, it's done, yeah. It's over, it's done, yeah. It's always done. She part of the club, yeah. So fuck what it was, yeah. I'm used to